Hello, teacher. I going to talk about the topic for this activity. Um, Modern marriage until death do us part. Um, Now I going to answer these questions. What do you think of marriage today? Well, I seems it's beautiful and sacred to me when really the bond of the unit is love and communications is seen in the vine of that love. It's necessary to understand that marriage is an union where both should help and protect. I think that marriage is a challenge that every day we have to win it because there are so many things that affect marital life, such as the lack of communication and the use of many applications such as social networks like Facebook or WhatsApp that are so dangerous for relationship. I think that. Are you married or do you plan to do it? I'm not married, but of course I will do someday, one day. What does everyone agree to put first? This is about the video, and I think they told the communication is so important in a relationship. What would you recommend to someone who is planning to get married? Well, I recommend to those who think to get married that they have an effective communication that resolve everything before going to bed. It's so important. Uh, the communication in a couple. It's really, really important. And I'm going to talk about another reading that is the divorce. The divorce is a process that couples do when they don't understand enough. When they don't understand enough, it's a difficult process for both of the couple. I think that when there's not good communication, this happening. It's more difficult when the couple has children, because these are most affected in the family, the children, because they are in the house but they don't see the father, or they don't see the mother. It's so hard, and it's really, really hard. And I'm going to talk about the reading one. um Read the statements and write true or false. Go back to read one and look for the answers you are not sure about. F. Susan Fine is on the radio. That is false. False. Um, False. Nevers in New Jersey. He wrote to Susan Fine. False. Nervous in New Jersey is a man. False. Nervous in New Jersey wants to get married. True. In 2003, the majority of women say that only men should propose. Um, that is true. Dr. Linda O'Connor is a divorce lawyer. False. The counselor told Nervous in New Jersey to propose it to her boyfriend. That is true. Reading 2. Read the statements and write true or false. Go back to reading and look for the answers you are not sure about. Most married couples divorce. That is true. There is a mathematical formula that predicts who should get married. True. A mathematician worked with a sociologist. True. Um, for their study, the researchers videotaped the couples. True. The couples took a written test. False. The researchers gave age per positive and negative points. True. If the score is bad, the couple has to divorce. False. The formula incorrectly predicts 6% of the time. False. Answer the questions. What three themes do researchers look at? Heart rate, body language, and facial reactions. And 2. Find 2 examples of body language or facial reaction in reading, smile, and funny. Page 31, exercise, analyze. Which of these moments is real? Well, how do you know it? Well, um, Money and Harry Berry is real. How do I know? Because she is a Hollywood actress, and I searched in internet and I looked if that it was true and was true. Um, 3. Why do you think the Corporate Champagne Company conducted a survey on marriage? They want to know if women should ask for marriage to men. Page 32, exercise reading skills. Well, let me see this. Let me see this. Part 2, exercise 3 to find the answer to this question. Read the next article to find the answers to these questions. 1. Of which two countries does the writer speak? United States and Singapore. 2. What is each government doing about marriage? Some states in the United States are offering classes on marriage. The island nation of Singapore has started a government dating service. The Social Development Unit is with us. So, started in 1984, organizing parties and trips for singles. 3. The two government programs try to have different groups. What are the two groups? The government of the United States has a special group for that are the poor, and the island nation of Singapore, the young people. 4. What do the people in each country think about the programs? In the United States, they say some people are against government programs that promote marriage. They say that marriage is a private decision. In Singapore, some of them are happy with that. For example, Mr. Rouse Tan say the so with the Stiglitz help her get married. She and her husband were married 2 years ago. Today they have 6 months old son. Others just laugh at that, single, desperate, and ugly, says a young woman at a local bar. Another says we are adults and the government is not our father. Okay, page 35, exercise vocabulary work. I think I have a close here. It seems like a word new. I use the knowledge for the word. This word as a definition in reading. There was a sample in reading. 1. Casamenteros. Person who likes to propose or arrange marriage. 2. Computer dating service is a platform where it's aimed to find a partner. Promote, make a fad occur as a response or reaction to something. 4. Organize is to arrange a set of people and means for a specific purpose. Clues, I use my own knowledge and I use the knowledge of the word too. Here is the link of my link of YouTube. Thank you, teacher. Have a good day.